In our last video, Style Me Pretty, we demonstrated the many ways to present past hors d'oeuvres. Here is a flashback of some presentations. With the trend of short plates, I'm sure you're challenged with getting enough plates on a tray that was not too heavy for the waitstaff. Plywood was a lightweight alternative source. However, it's not very attractive. Painting the plywood was an option, but it would look like just that, painted plywood. Covering in fabric would look great, but would not clean well. What about faux leather? It is very easy to make. Okay. Plywood. This is a faux leather, which is like plastic. You just can't put it in the dishwasher, but you want to take the fabric, wrap it like a present in the corners, and just use the staple gun. As you can see, you can do it in all different colors, and it holds so many, and it is very lightweight. I mean, it's easy for servers to pass this around. It's not heavy at all, versus an alternative like this, which is very, very heavy, pretty, but heavy, but it's best used for a tabletop. Then I found these at a craft store. And these, I don't know what they're used for. It's wood, and in its raw form, it just has this bark here. I painted it with a polyurethane that was food safe. This way, it can go through the dishwasher, it's sealed, and it's food safe. Very good, and it's interesting. There's just different shapes and sizes, and different foods can go on these. Come on in, Andy.
Hi, Meryl.
There's nothing better than mixing flowers with food.
That really makes it look nice.
I know, right? So we have a brie here.
Yep.
And a
Chev.
right. And these are
Edible flowers.
yes, that you do buy from your purveyor, correct? These are not from the floral purveyor because they're not
We
treated.
buy them from our produce purveyor.
So in doing this, people, they eat these things.
Some of them.
Right.
Some of them are a little much.
Right. Marigolds are beautiful. So what you really want to do, and I was wondering if you could help me, Andy, and then explain the flowers that you do know, like this is rosemary.
We have some nice lavender here.
Basically, you're just pushing them into the cheese and layering them to be really, really attractive. When you're finished, you want to cut a triangle in it so people will go into it. It is a conversation. People will say something about it, and there is a sign next to it that says they're edible flowers, so people will try them. Oh, I'm going to try a marigold, or I'm going to try the lavender. So it is just a lot of fun, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, but you really have to cut the wedge. People are a little bit intimidated sometimes by them. And if you cut a wedge first, then they seem to be more comfortable to go ahead and dig in.
Right, and pansies are, look at how pretty that is. Oh, look at your design. So have fun with it, be creative, and enjoy it, and watch your guests, they'll love it. The use of mirrors are so versatile. For a stationary hors d'oeuvre presentation, line up a whole table with these 12 by 12 mirrors that you could get at any home store. They are thin enough and can be placed on top of each other when you want to refill the hors d'oeuvres. Imagine an entire table lined with this. This is actually a mirror, a wall hanging mirror, you can see from here, very cheap. And you can line the whole table and then put the hors d'oeuvres right on here. I'm gonna bring Andy in, who's gonna explain our hors d'oeuvres and how easy this station is to keep up.
Well, I'm not liking what I'm seeing so much.
I like this. It looks pretty. You don't like it? Oh, come with the golden flow with me. I think it'll be really
There's
pretty.
lots of different ways to get there, I guess. Okay.
Okay, so Andy, what are these that I'm putting in?
These are potato boxes, and they're filled with sour cream, chives, and capers, and then topped with the red pepper pearl.
Oh my
Roasted
gosh.
red pepper pearl.
These are beautiful. Very, very pretty. Okay, imagine the whole table with this.
Oh, it looked beautiful.
Stunning. Okay, and then they're pretty little purses.
These are phyllo purses with brandied cherries and Chev.
Delish. So as people pick these up, It's messy, right? But then the server comes in with another hors d'oeuvre tray with a mirror and puts it right. Thank you, Andy. See, did you get that dirtiness?
There you go.
Because I hate when everything's all messy like that. And puts it right on top. They're thin enough that you can't even see it. Because after this one, when they pick the lettuce bundles up, what are these wrapped in?
Well, these are charred chicken lettuce bundles, and they have a Thai peanut sauce. So when they eat them, you dip in the sauce a little bit, and you really mess up the mirror. So it's great for setting the next one on there.
You gonna eat that? Mm-hmm. This was fun. Thank you, Andy, so much.
You're welcome.
I had a great time.
It was a blast.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.